Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. Giving you the truth in these dangerous times. Dangerous times, y'all. I'm telling you, people is evil. People is crazy. People be hallucinating. They be inventing stuff. Especially like when you finna break up with these people or when you break up with these people, watch out. In 2022, this ain't the 90s, man. You can break up with somebody in the 90s, and they take it the right way, and that's just the end of it. They wasn't trying to blitz. None of that. Well, it probably happened in isolated cases, but I guarantee you it wasn't happening this much. So we got a lot on the schedule this week. Hopefully after this week, I will have 1,000 subscribers. So don't forget to subscribe. Let's start out with this Isaiah 4:1. Isaiah 4:1. For those of you who don't know, Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day, talking about in the future. He was talking about in the future. This is how women would be. He says, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace. And I tell y'all all the time, the word disgrace means lost favor. It means that men ain't going to be looking at women and girls like they sugar and spice and everything nice. It means that the collection of the things they did and said will overall cause a loss of favor with men. And it's going to happen. Like, they can talk all they want, whether it's superhead, this person, that person, let them talk. But the day is coming where ain't nobody going to want the majority of these women. And they going to have to convince a guy to take them. And he already going to have 6 women. He already going to have 6 women. See, women want you to believe that everybody wants them. That's this jealous game they play. But then when they break up, they find out that it's not true. Yes, some of them find people, simps, this, that, and the other. But a lot of them are getting their wake-up call, man. And so on this Isaiah 4:1, I would entitle this, Big Mouth Crazy Women Waking Up Guys to Focus on Other Things. So a lot of guys in their previous dealings with a lot of these women are starting to see the light. Like, maybe I should have focused on my money. Or some of them say things like within themselves or even to some of these women. Now, I'm thankful to God that, with these kids, but you done changed. And in their own minds, a lot of them don't believe nothing went wrong with them. Like, they believe they better now than ever before. But it's just not true. It's just not true. And I'm going to get into some things today that I was sitting thinking about when I was having a conversation with somebody. I'm sitting thinking about this stuff. Because a lot of times when you listen and you're a wise person, it's like you start seeing the whole picture of what's being said. So, big mouth crazy women waking up guys to focus on other things. A lot of guys are starting to see it just take too much to get that cooch. It take too much. Like you giving up too much, you're not getting nothing. Most men are giving up their livelihood, this, that, just for something that they could have did their own self or they could have paid somebody to do. And we're going to get into those. I got a video coming about that today. Because the stress you deal with, man, like, and a lot of guys will tell you, like, let's say you the breadwinner, When them bills start hitting you and you going back and forth and them bills hitting you at the same time, that's a big burden to carry. It's a big burden to carry. Like, a lot of guys envy single guys. A lot of married guys envy single guys. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. And one of the reasons why they do is because the stuff that they got to put up with in their marriage. So I don't envy single guys. Like, a lot of them be like, but at the same time, I don't envy married guys either. Not at all. Don't you know I worked in corrections? Don't you know I done worked in nursing homes? I know a lot of people. I know about a lot of stuff. So I definitely don't envy married guys. I don't envy single guys. I don't envy married guys. I don't envy no guy. But when I look at guys that's single or guys that don't have kids, like, my kids are a blessing. But sometimes more come along with that than just them. You see, like, you got to watch out for a lot of people when you start getting married, this, that, you know, people will plot against you, man. Like, when people don't like you, you'll be amazed what they'll try to do or try to say. So, big mouth crazy women waking up guys to focus on other things. What do I mean by big mouth? I'm talking about women who talk slick to men, talk slick about men. I'm talking about women who flirt while married, flirt while being in long-term relationships. You all online talking to all these people. It's teaching guys, you know what, I was dumb when I was younger. I should have did this. But now, I'm going to do it now. For some guys, it's too late. Some guys are in the grave. Some guys are in jail. It's not too late if you're going to get out of jail. But sometimes these women will destroy your reputation. They'll destroy your reputation because you didn't want them no more. See? And then they come out the woodwork. You ever notice how many women say their ex-boyfriend or their ex-husband was G.A. fill in the blank playing hangman, or was this, or he did that, or they'll say he beat on them, or they'll say he verbally abused them because he don't want to be with them no more. Now he's the worst person in the world. And you done been with him 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years. Now he the worst person in the world because he woke up to your games, your big mouth, your slick mouth, your crazy ways. A lot of people that's crazy don't know it. People call people crazy that's actually geniuses, and call people geniuses that's actually crazy. There's people out there that got college degrees. They know how to do all type of stuff, but they got mental issues. Undiagnosed schizophrenic. Now everybody done tried to get you or got you or want to get you. That's how a lot of people is. And when you got people like this around, you gonna suffer if you're not careful. So big mouth women are causing guys to focus on other things. Like, guys gonna be like, you know what? I'm good on that right there. I'm good. I'm finna focus on getting my CDL license. I'm finna focus on getting a college degree. I'm finna focus on my business. I'm finna focus on this YouTube channel. I'm finna focus on my church. And cancel culture, people, they want to cancel you. Like, they want to ruin your reputation. Like, And we're going to get into that. I'm going to go into some stuff that happened to me while I was working in the detention center. When you start dealing with these crazy people, I'm telling you, we got a full docket today. So, big mouth crazy women waking guys up to focus on other things. If you a man living in 2022, you better develop hobbies that don't include anyone. You try to include your guys, they try to sleep with your wife, they'll be stealing money from you, they'll be talking behind your back, then acting like they're your friend. It's one thing to say things when somebody ain't around. It's another thing to say things that you wouldn't say if they were around. That's different. So, they making TikToks, they making Instagram posts, they all over YouTube. You got the Panda Bears, who some of them secretly just want to smash and they ain't got no game. And they don't know how to deal with women, so they want to sympathize with them and slide in. And to me, that's a punk. You a punk. You really a punk. If you sneaking around talking to another man's wife, you soft. You a punk. You talking to him. Why don't you come in and make yourself known? Because some guys is man enough, they ain't going to fight you. They're going to be glad you came forward like a man. But when you hide, you literally putting guys at risk to go to jail. You putting guys at risk to get hammered with child support, alimony. You putting guys at risk in all type of ways because you don't know how to approach women and tell them the truth that you want to F them. Or you want to smash them or however you be saying it. So you, oh, baby, I can't wait till we together. Oh, this, oh, that. You doing all of this while she living with that man that she don't even want. You putting that man at risk. Why don't you be a man, take her on, take all the expenses that come along with her on so that he can focus on other things? Because when women do this stuff secretly, when they have physical affairs, when they have emotional affairs, when they never wanted you, when they don't want you right now, they become big mouths. That's when they start talking all this oily, slick stuff. And because this dude is behind the curtain, sending wing ding pictures and trying to make her think he Mr. Right, but he won't come forward like a man, guys are forced to suffer. Because here's what happens in the spiritual realm. Y'all better learn. Don't be with no woman where strife is. No woman who's discord. No woman who's not following your lead. Because I'm telling you, you're putting your freedom at risk. You're putting your money at risk. You be like, man, what's going on? You be like Joshua. You be like, why ain't God blessing? There's an enemy in the camp. And if you let an enemy stay in the camp longer, somebody that they deal with or them themselves is going to try to take you out. They're going to try to take you down or they're going to try to take you out. Because here's what I learned. We're going to talk about this later, but I'm going to give you a bit. When people start lying, you don't even know what they saying. Like, it's been times, I know when I worked at detention, I know about some of the lies that people were saying on me, but I don't know the full extent. All I can go by is how people were acting towards me. The ones that say, man, I don't believe that garbage, this, that, they're going to act the same. But the ones that didn't like you to begin with, they'll believe every word that people say about you. Whether you beat them down in debate or you put them in their place, they'll believe everything people say about you. And everything negative about you, your enemies are going to believe it. That's why Johnny Depp, that's why he went after Amber Heard like that. He didn't need her money. She messed up his life. She literally like you, oh, well, he did this, that. Man, I could say some stuff that I'm not going to say, but I will say this. If you look at what she was doing, you look at what Amber Heard was doing, then you come to the conclusion that some of the things that Johnny Depp was accused of, what else was he going to do? I mean, you going through a lot of these big mouth, crazy women. If you ain't got a unicorn, and even if she a unicorn, you gotta you gotta give her the space to prove it. Don't just be quick to grab women. You listen, for those of you who think you're gonna have in-house cooch, in-house sex, let me tell you the truth. The longer you stay with 99% of these women, the less and less and less and less you're going to get. And if you are getting it, it's not going to be the same as when she actually liked you and respected you. So, guys waking up to all this. They focusing on other things. Like I see YouTube creators that they really could be running through stuff. You know what they doing? Working out, building their money up, building their channel up, eating. Because I'm going to tell you, a good burger with cheese, bacon, seasoned meat, with some nice fries to go with it, and that fresh ketchup, I'll be dumping that ketchup. You tell me that that's not better than dealing with these crazy broads. Or like me, I love burger is my number 2. With me is fish, burgers, chicken. Or you get some perch where it's got a little crunch to the crust, nice soft meat inside with some hot sauce. And sometimes I just like putting the tater sauce and the hot sauce on it at the same time. You telling me that that's not better than somebody yelling in your ear, telling you how horrible you are? Or how you made this mistake Come on, man. But anyway, we're going to end this one. We got a lot on the docket. I got a lot of things to do today, but I want to get these out. Guys is focusing on other things. Me, I ain't never going on no full diet. I'm going to enjoy my hot fudge sundaes, even though milk sometimes don't sit right. I'm going to keep eating it. Well, I like caramel and the chocolate on different sides. Then you get down to the end, you start scooping up the chocolate. I got places I want to see. I got things I want to do. So guys is waking up, man. Listen. You can't fight like we did in the 90s. So why? It don't make sense to argue or fight. And a lot of these dudes now, they feminine. They can't handle defeat. You fight one of them, you liable to be feuding with them the next 10 years. So it's not worth it, dude. It's not. Like if you got a woman that act like she got such a problem with you, everything you say to her, about her, try to correct her, becomes a full-fledged fight. She said to you, You supposed to just, you're right there. What do you think I should do? Like, what do you think I should do? Okay, so you said that I'm a horrible guy. I'm bad with money. I'm this, I'm that. So what should I do, dear? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll buy you 3 gifts every day that comes around. They're special. That's what they want. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that stuff they mentioned. It's self-conceit. It's narcissism. It's, man, y'all, listen, man. These breakups now are, I guarantee you, 100 times worse. And think of how Will Smith and Steph Curry and all these dudes that know what they finna lose, they getting ate up inside, trying to deal with these disrespectful women. Guys waking up though, they focusing on other things. This is Truth Man channel. Is no matrix, no simping, all subjects channel. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for plenty more videos.